Tell me a ghost story that sounds complete.
So I already made one video, but I'm gonna make another one because this house was so haunted. Okay, so if you didn't hear it in the last video, basically me and my friend lived in the same neighborhood, and both of our houses were very haunted. I'll have to get her to tell me some of the stories from her house because honestly I don't really remember. But for my house anyway. So this was very recently after we had moved there. Me and her were literally in my bedroom, and it was like a Jack and Jill leading to another bedroom, and literally like basically all the doors were open, so you could see all the way into the other bedroom. And me and her were literally like 13 years old, taking like, you know, those cringy selfies like on the laptops and everything. But we were doing, I think this one was on our phone. Yeah, it was on our phone, and we took a selfie, you know. And then we were looking at it later, and we saw a hand on the door, on the back of the door, going like this. And it was like long gray fingers. There was nothing on the door, you know, that could have been. It freaked me and her out really bad, but it was on my little old 3GS phone that I dropped on the concrete base. Like the basement had a concrete floor. I dropped it and it just wouldn't turn back on. I couldn't get the picture. But yeah, another time I was sitting in my room, she was in the bathroom, the door was wide open, we were talking to each other, you know, and the bathroom, you know, the door in between us slammed shut out of nowhere, just slammed shut. She, you know, kind of comes back, opens the door, like, why did you do that? And I was like, I've been sitting here. She was like, and we were like, oh my god. And there was nothing it could have been either, you know. It was insane. I remember my little brother, he has autism, and at this time he was like 6, 7, I was 12, 13. He was sleeping in the living room because he was like scared to sleep in his own room at the time, and he was sleeping in the living room, and we had a really high ceiling that you could see. There was the thing on the second floor overlooking the living room, and right there was my room, connected to the attic, by the way. And I remember it was like 3 in the morning. I was downstairs making pizza rolls because, you know, I always stayed up so late. And he wakes up, he starts looking up there and just starts sobbing and pointing, you know, like, you know, just freaking out. And it was just dark up there, you know what I mean? But he obviously saw something, and that house was just creepy in general. I still have dreams about that house. That's where my sleep paralysis started. And there was just so much stuff that happened there. One time I had a friend over. We were in the pool backyard. In the backyard. And she was outside. I was inside making food. And I guess I thought she had come back in because we had this hallway kind of like connected to the kitchen, and I could see like a shadow, you know, walking down the hallway and stuff. And I was like, hey, how much do you want, you know, for the food? I was like, how much do you want? I was like, what are you doing, you know? And I look over there, there's no one there. I look outside, she's jumping into the pool. I'm like, what the hell? Anyways, this video is getting a little too long, but I have more.